true or not. What I do know is, if Jacob Zuma was allowing the Guptas to control our country and choose our ministers, then it wasn't my president being corrupt to me, it was the Guptas telling him what to do. It's like Julius said,
The Guptas were in his ear all along. They were inside his ear all along.
and you know the way Julius sounded, it sounded amazing, because like, I get the phrase when they go, they were in his ear, but he said
They were inside his ear.
it sounded like the Guptas were actually inside Jacob Zuma's ear, which actually would have made sense when you think about it. What if they were inside his ear the entire time? How do we know that every single time Jacob Zuma was speaking to us as a nation, he was actually telling us what the Guptas were saying to him? Like he had one of those earpieces that they have on those hidden camera shows. You know? Like he was there in Parliament, outside Parliament, there was a van with the Guptas sitting inside it.
Hello, Jacob. Jacob, I've activated your earpiece. You're going to repeat everything that I tell you, okay? Jacob, can you hear me, Jacob? Can you hear me? Roger. No, it's Atul. This is Atul here, Jacob. I know who it is, guys. I've got it. I know who it is. Okay, let's just make sure levels are all correct, Jacob. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, what do you want to do? No, 1, 2 like 3. 1, 2 like 3. 1, 2 like 3. Oh, okay. I've got you guys, so I must just repeat everything that you say. Yes, you're going to repeat everything, Jacob. Okay, it's going to be very complicated. I'm trying to listen to you while also speaking. We understand, Jacob, but you know, we've already made a plan, you and us. So repeat everything that I say, okay? Okay, I will repeat everything.
And that's probably why things went wrong. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to listen to someone while talking to someone else. Your mind jams. Yeah, that's why Jacob Zuma could never deliver a speech. It's not that he couldn't read, he couldn't listen. He couldn't listen and speak at the same time. I used to watch him and be like, what's going on, Jacob? Kinkari, your YouTube is buffering. What's happening here? This is why data must fall. But it turns out he was just listening the entire time. There he was in Parliament. The praise singer said his name as he came.
President of South Africa, Jacob Zuma.
Jacob Zuma came out to the podium. His earpiece was ready.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Proud South Africans, and Indians especially, We are doing well in this country. We are doing well in this country. And also, don't listen to the news. Don't listen to the newspaper. The newspapers, even though what they say is right sometimes. Also, there is no problem with the ANC. Also, there is no problems with the ANC. The membership is growing. We currently have 939,360,000. 39 million 63 and 62. 39 million 600. 390. No, I said 900 million 62,000. 62,000. No, Jacob, you're missing the point. 100 million. No, Jacob, come on, man. Listen properly. Listen properly. No, Jacob. Listen properly. 900 million. 900 million. Give me a pen there. Hey, Pelele. No, Jacob. 100 million, 39 million, 63,000. Oh. What are you doing? Jacob, no man. That was just a tickle and a cough. Tickle as a church cough. Okay, this is going wrong, Jacob. Abort, Jacob. Abort. I bought.
They were in his ear the entire time. I miss South Africa, man. I miss it. I watch Parliament now again. I went straight into it, watching the vote of no confidence. I was so stressed. I don't know about you, but I was so stressed. I was like, please, don't let Zuma go, please. Don't let Zuma go. My jokes, all of my jokes, please.
And I get it. If you liked Trump, voted for him, and you were happy with him, that also makes sense to me. But there were people who voted for him, and then when he did what he did, they were like, I can't believe he's doing this. I can't believe. Well, I'm sorry, what can you not believe? Where have you been for the last ever? Huh? I didn't think that he would. You didn't think he would what? You didn't think he would what? Be him? There's no surprises with Donald Trump. That man didn't change, he didn't evolve, he is who he... What do you mean you're surprised? I just thought he would be a better president. Why? What gave you that inclination? The man is a cartoon villain. He looks like he belongs in an episode of Scooby-Doo. Like, he should be in that lineup. You know when the gang is trying to figure out who it is, and they've got them all lined up, and they're like, who is it, Scoob? Who do you think it is? And so like the guys are like, it's not me, I promise you that much. And it's like, I didn't do it, it wasn't me. And we're like, I'm innocent, so innocent. Some say the most innocent person who's ever lived. You'd be like, yo, nothing is that guy. Nothing about him doesn't scream villain. The hair, the face, the way he speaks. How did people vote for him? I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, I do. You know, I don't understand it. Maybe I don't understand it. Because I do know why people voted for Trump, right? It's the reason Americans vote for any president. You know, I've learned in this country, people love to vote for presidents who have a strange voice. I've never particularly understood it, but it's a trend that I've noticed. If you run for president in this country and you have a normal speaking voice, you don't get anywhere. Yeah, you don't. You just come out, you're like, hey everybody, these are my policies. People are like, boo, no way. But if you have a strange voice, you win. It doesn't matter what your policies are, it doesn't matter what you talk about, just have a real weird voice and you're done. No American president has had a normal speaking voice, none. Go back as far as you want. From the very beginning of recordings of US presidents, there is none. None of them sound normal. I don't care how far back you go. John F. Kennedy, he didn't speak normally. He had that thing that he was going to do with his voice. I'm sorry, nobody talks like that. I don't care what you say. Nobody. So you telling me that man was standing in McDonald's like, could I please get a number one with a large fries? And one McFlurry, please. What do you mean the ice cream machine is broken? That's not normal. Nobody speaks like that. No American president spoke normally. None. Bill Clinton, he didn't speak normally. He just did that thing with his voice, like he's trying to seduce people. It's like, oh no, have sexual relations. That's not normal. Nobody speaks like that. Nobody. George Bush, he didn't speak normally. He did that weird thing where he was like speaking out of the side of his mouth, like, we're gonna find the people that did this. And then we're gonna blow up a totally different country. Fool me once. That's not normal. Nobody speaks like that. Nobody. Barack Obama, he didn't speak normally. He always did that thing where his voice sounded like it was buffering. As Americans, we're gonna try to get a faster internet. That's not normal. Joe Biden, he doesn't speak normally. He always does that weird mumbling thing. I don't even know what it is. Most important thing is the conscience and get No, I'm serious. Come on, man. Come on. Let's find this Negro in this pen in my husband, man. Come on. Come on, I'm serious. Come on, man. What? But Trump was the weirdest voice. His voice had no rhyme or reason. That's what gets me. It's like I never know where it's going to be and why it's going to be there. Like, just even his intonation. Do you know how hard it was to figure out where to put the volume on my TV when he was giving a speech? Because you never knew. It was always high, it was low, you didn't know when it would happen. I would set the volume, put the remote control down, he would speak. And I know in this country, so many, and so many, and so many of them, there's so many have come. And I asked, why are they sugar baby? Then there's a big woody little baby. And it's coming out of the shower. But it won't come out of the shower. So then, so strange. Sitting there at home trying to ride the volume like a terrible DJ. It wasn't normal. Sitting there the whole time. I had to like watch the whole with the remote in my hand. Just like, oh, not too loud, not too soft, not too loud, not too soft. Reminded me of when I'd be watching porn as a kid. Yeah, did that ever happen to you? Like when I was a kid, I would try and watch porn at home. So it was always random, right? In like we didn't have ready access to porn when I was growing up. If you're old enough, you know what I'm talking about here, right? Because now there's just porn everywhere. There's a crazy world. Too much porn, if you ask me. No, I think like porn is fine. It's good for people to watch porn, enjoy yourself, have a good time. But now there's too much porn. It's available all the time. I think it's messing with young men's brains, you know? It really is, because like they watch porn and then they go like, this is real life, but it's not real life, you know? And they get their minds warped. They're just like, oh yeah, you just walk up to a woman and like, no, because internet porn is like that. You just click and you just jump straight into it, you know? Like when I was young, porn had a storyline. You know, like the person was going to go somewhere for some reason, and they would talk, and then the sex would happen. It was, do you get what I'm saying? It was really important. It taught me many valuable lessons in life. Yeah, there'd be like some woman working in like her kitchen, and then like a tap would burst and spray water all over her tight shirt. And she'd be like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Water's everywhere. And the doorbell would ring, bing bong. I wonder who it could be, come on in. The door would open, there'd be a plumber. Good afternoon, man. I'm a plumber. I'd be sitting at home like, wow, that's great customer service, how did you know? He would come in and he would fix everything. He'd be like, we're all done here, ma'am. Is there anything else I can do for you? She'd be like, well, now that you mention it. And then the music would start. And then they would get it on. I would get into it and be like, yeah, you want it, baby. Give it to me, darling. You want me to clean your pipes? Clean those pipes, baby. And that porn was healthy for me. It taught me lessons about life. It made me realize there was a story involved in meeting a woman and having sex. I would have to engage her. I'd have to speak to her. You know, I understood this. I realized that the music would set the mood. It also taught me about consent. Do you want it, baby? Give it to me, darling. Do you want it, baby? Give it to me, darling. Most importantly, it taught me if I wanted to have sex with a woman, I was going to need to get a job. Valuable lessons that are now lost. This internet instant porn. Just click on a video. Any video you want, anytime. It's ready. Just type in porn, anything. Any category as well. Type in porn, anal, bam, category. You can't just jump into anal. Do you know how crazy that is? It's gotta be like your birthday or something, you know? And that's what I think is creating a lot of these kids, these young boys who are angry. They watch porn with no storyline, no context. The people don't talk to each other. There's just sex. And then they meet women in real life, and then they're like, and they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, why doesn't she like me? I think there should be a law. There should be a law. There's like only a certain amount of porn that you can watch on any given day, or they should make porn a little more realistic. That's what they should do, you know? Because young guys get angry. They get angry. They meet women in real life, and they do the porn thing. They're like, oh, you want me? And she's like, no, thank you. She's like, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Yeah, they lose their minds. They become incels. They become no. They should say, not all porn has a good ending. That's what they should do. Yeah. Because then, when the kids watch the porn, they'll start to understand a little bit more about life. You know, they'll click on the porn, and then like someone will be there, and it'll be like, you know, it'll be like, oh, stepdad walks in on stepdaughter getting dressed, and they'll click on it, and then, you know, the girl will be there, and she'll be like, oh, stepdad, and you'll be like, yeah, you look good, and she'll be like, you're a creep, get out. And I'm gonna tell my mom, and she's divorcing you, this shit is over. End of porn. People are like, well, I guess I shouldn't do that. Always used to be, I used to love watching porn at home. It was always a treat as well. Because when I was growing up, there was no internet that you could just watch porn on. Right? And porn would sometimes come on TV in South Africa. It was really strange. Really strange. Like 3 times a year, they would randomly play porn on like national broadcast TV. But it would be at midnight, and they wouldn't advertise it. So in the TV guide, there would be a little book you would get at home that would tell you what was coming. But then it would be like 10 p.m. movie, and then it would be like midnight news, and then right after midnight it would be like to be announced. And to be announced could be anything. Yeah, it could be a replay of sports, it could be an old movie, and it could be porn. And every night, every weekend, I would sit there, little 12-year-old me, and watch a movie with my mom, and then it would be finally done, you know, and she'd fall asleep, and I'd be like, Mom, you gotta go to bed. She'd be like, oh, are we going? I'd be like, no, you go. I'm gonna see if there's another movie. She'd be like, okay, but don't stay up too late. I'd be like, no, unless something gets me up, I won't. She'd go to the bedroom. And the bedroom was right there. We had a tiny house. And then the porn would come on. And those days, I remember it was like hitting the jackpot. So I'd sit there and like, come on. And the sign would flash. And the screen would go 21. This movie is not suitable for children under the age of 21. All minors must now leave the room. And I'll be like, okay. I'm leaving. Sit there on that couch excited. And for some reason, whoever made the porn back then also designed Donald Trump's voice, because you never knew what the volume was going to be. It would just randomly jump up and down. Like you could never hear the dialogue. The dialogue was always too low. You'd be watching the movie and be like, keep getting the hell down, Brian. I'd be like, what? I can't hear what they're saying. I need to know what's happening. The plot is the most important part. No, what are they saying? More volume. Then I'll max out the volume. Max volume. I changed the channel to National Geographic. My mom would come flying in the room. What's happening here, Trevor? What's happening here? I'll be like, oh, nothing, Mommy. I'll just be sitting there with a pillow on my lap. There's nothing, Mommy. What was that sound? I'll be like, it's the hyenas. They're fighting the lions. She'll be like, oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was something else. Okay. Don't stay up too late. I'll be like, no. Okay, good night, Mommy. Good night. And she'd leave. I'd be there, my heart pounding. It would just be me and Richard Attenborough. Just sitting in the room, that voice. The young boy sits in his room, having successfully evaded his mother's questions. The lies have worked, and he will live to fight another day. This is the circle of life. Yo, OC, you guys are having fun tonight, man. Thanks for coming out, guys. Safe out there. I appreciate you for coming back. If you held on to the tickets, if you knew at the show, thank you so much for being here with us. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you.